In 2011, American Mardy Fish stormed up the rankings to book his place at the season-ending Barclays ATP World Tour Finals in London. It was the end of a long road, which had seen him come back from a serious injury to a career-high number 8. A radical new approach to his life and fitness helped Mardy achieve what had seemed impossible, overtaking his friend Andy Roddick to become America's number 1. And he's not done yet.
At the beginning of the year, I set some goals as far as ranking to try to get into the top 10. That was a big goal of mine throughout my entire career. So ranking-wise, I'd like to get into the top 5. I'd like to try to break into that, sort of 5 guys, 6 guys, that are really dominating the sport right now. And I'd certainly love to win a Masters 1000 event. I'd certainly like to go further than a quarterfinal at a Grand Slam.
Weight loss has played the key part in Mardy's transformation on the court. As the pounds fell off, the results kept on improving, and his natural talent flourished.
The discipline that it took to do the diet, to lose 30 pounds in 8 weeks and 10 weeks, just spilled over into everything that I did on and off the court, all the way from my personal life to training, to getting in the track, getting in the gym more.
Mardy was really dedicated to losing weight. It kind of started with him wanting to lose 10 pounds. It turned into 30 pounds. He kind of looked himself in the mirror and said, I got a lot more that I want to accomplish in my career, and I'm not ready to end yet.
I've won quite a few more matches than I have in my previous days, and a lot of that has to do with getting fit, getting healthy.
Now Mardy spends more time than ever in the gym, on court and on the track, conditioning himself for the rigors of the ATP World Tour. His new mantra is dedication.
I usually, practice tennis around, 10 o'clock, try to get there at 9:30 to warm up and prepare for the hit. Probably spend 4 to 5 hours practicing and going to the gym and the track.
This newfound focus is a major contrast to the Mardy Fish of a few years ago, who was not doing justice to his potential. But the regime isn't just about hard work and suffering.
Usually my afternoons are kind of my relaxing time. I get home usually, around 3 or 4 o'clock, and I like to use the couch a lot to just relax a little bit. On an off day, I love to play golf. It's a really great escape for me, just being away from everything.
Like all top players, Mardy has sponsor commitments to deal with amid the training. There are regular charity events and photo shoots as well. Success has intensified the spotlight, but if the rankings changed, the player hasn't.
Probably how he's handled his success. Sounds kind of crazy, but it's not that easy, and I think I've been very proud of how he's handled all that. I guess he's at the right age maybe to handle it, and he's done a fantastic job.
Mr. and Mrs. Fish can still remember the day Mardy first picked up a racket.
It was really Sally that got him started. She tossed balls to him down the basement.
And he only hit backhands. We'd run out from the dryer and hit a backhand, but no forehands.
So it's a very natural shot.
Natural shot, right into the camera, and he'd scream and he'd fall down laughing.
Yeah, he'd use a full-size racket, drop it on the ground, pick it up, try to hit his mom with the racket or the ball, and then giggle.
And I'd scream, and that was the funniest thing he's ever done.
His rise has been one of the more remarkable recent success stories. All Mardy Fish needs to do now is keep up the good work.
It really feels like a team effort now. When I win, I feel like we win, and when I lose, I feel like we lose, and I try to minimize the losing part.
Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, presented by Rio, with all the action to the climax of the Sony Ericsson Open in Miami. And they called him the Bomber. We bid a fond farewell to the man with one of the hardest forehands in the game, Chile's Fernando Gonzalez. And don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com and talk with us on Facebook and Twitter. See you next week.